Manchester City no longer looking invincible, but only just after, I guess we could say, suffering that 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace. But what they really are suffering from, Shaka, is the injuries that they have to contend with. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, we saw him go off after that horrendous tackle from Jason Puncheon. And then Gabriel Jesus, we saw him leave in tears. We haven't seen David Silva in a bit either. So do you think these injuries will dampen their title hopes?
No, I don't think so at all. Manchester City have more than enough of a buffer. Yes, they dropped points unexpectedly against Crystal Palace, but that's the beauty of this game. You never know who's going to be the team to cause that big upset. Now, given the money that City spent, my feeling towards them and their injury issues is the same to any big club who spend as they have been over recent years. I'm not allowing them that easy excuse of a couple of injuries to somehow see a 12-point lead disappear at the top of the table. In all honesty, given their spending, even if you just look at their squad, City are better prepared than anybody else to cope with being without Gabriel Jesus, with Kevin De Bruyne being on the sidelines for a spell. I don't think that should be the talking point. I'm not going to offer them that excuse. I will, though, kind of double down on what we've been seeing on ESPN ST for quite some time, is that some of the challenges that these City players have to endure that are going relatively unpunished.
They're out to get them.
Is more the talking point here. And I know that wasn't the case for Gabriel Jesus. That was a slip, and these things come and you take them for what they are. But the talking point here is about the tackles. It's not about having to cope without De Bruyne or Vincent Kompany or whoever else. City are better prepared than anybody else to
provided those tackles don't keep coming, though.
Well, yeah, no, those tackles, again, this is separate from the main talking point here. Those tackles have absolutely no place in the game, and I continue to believe that the referees, their assistants, the fourth official, I'll even knock it further up the food chain to the FA, have to do something about that. Now, the reason that you spend money as you do when you're a club like City fighting on so many fronts is so that you can cope with injuries when they do come. Yeah. You hope that it's a case like Gabriel Jesus, where it's a slip or muscle fatigue or whatever else it is. What you don't want to see is leg-breaking tackles that Kevin De Bruyne he got away with against Spurs, but and thankfully it's nowhere near as bad as the tackle looked from Puncheon against Crystal Palace. That is something you don't cater for, and I really don't feel has any place in the game.
All right, well, Pep Guardiola has kept it pretty classy and isn't complaining about anything just yet. So for now, I think City's title hopes are very much still alive.